wondered how a car starts?
Support.
As soon as I put my key in the car, a lot of things start to happen. I hear the engine running, my radio turns on, my lights turn on. All of this is because there's something inside the car that stores energy. And as soon as I start that key over, that stored energy turned into moving energy. So today, that's what we're talking about. Energy is the ability to do work. And we want to remember that work means to move. There's two types of energy. The first is when nothing's actually moving. We call that potential. Have you heard the phrase, live up to your potential, or you have so much potential? That means there's something inside you. Same thing with potential energy. That means the energy's stored and it's not actually doing any work yet. So we're going to write that next. Potential means stored, and stored energy depends on two things. For example, this guy right here climbed up to a diving board. The stored energy depends on his height, how high did he climb, and his mass. Because he's going to have to do a lot more work if he has more mass, and less work if he has less mass. So potential energy increases as number one, your mass increases, and number two, your height increases. After your energy is stored, in this case, a car gets its energy initially from the battery, and that ignites the gasoline in the back of the car. Once the energy is stored and it converts to moving energy, we call that kinetic energy, which is our last vocab word. Kinetic energy means motion, and just like potential energy, it depends on two things. It also depends on mass, so this guy's running, and it depends on how fast you're going. The bigger you are and the faster you're going, you're going to have more kinetic energy. That's why big, heavy football players often make big tackles, because they have a lot of energy. I have one more question for you. Say my car dies and I have to ride my bike. What sources of potential and kinetic energy would I need? Well, when we eat food, that's our potential energy. When I eat this apple over here, I'm storing the energy inside my body. So as I take a bite of this apple, the nutrients go into my body, and when it's time for me to get on my bike over here, I don't think you can see it, but when it's time for me to get on my bike, that potential energy turns into kinetic. So today your job is to be able to determine what potential energy is, what kinetic energy is, and what's the difference. Good luck on your Prove It today. As always, let's practice hard so we make sure we get 100%.